We might be in the season of decorating, caroling, and gift giving, but it's always the right season to say thank you to our veterans. That's what folks did yesterday in Salisbury. Wreaths Across America started small in the year 1992 and has grown in tremendous ways since.
The mission is to remember, honor, and teach, and they do so in a large part by laying wreaths on veterans' graves. Purdue Farms has been a proud partner of that effort for 17 years now. Let's join DelmarvaLife's Katie Zerilli in Salisbury.
Well, Thursday might have been a chilly day, but it didn't stop folks from coming here to the Wicomico War Veterans Memorial for a wreath-laying ceremony to honor our country's heroes.
We are here today united in one common mission, to remember the fallen, honor those who have served and are serving and their families, and to teach the next generation about the value of freedom.
Would so proudly we as the twilight falls.
I think it was great for Purdue to do this. Again, at this season, we still should be thanking veterans, no matter what branch they were in, for what they've done serving our country. I'm an Army veteran, served active duty, got out, stayed in the reserve, and I was fortunate enough to retire as a Major General in the Army Reserve. So I'm very proud. Uncle Sam let me serve 33 years, and then he finally said, well, that's enough, you can go home now.
Purdue driver Keith Clark will lay a veterans wreath in memory of those who served and are serving in the United States Air Force.
It's all about the Gold Star families for me. And the Gold Star families are the families of the fallen hero. In 2013, I spent the whole week with Wreaths Across America organization and the Gold Star families coming down from Harrington, Maine into Arlington. And, you know, spending that week with the Gold Star families, hearing some of their stories. You know, this is a tough time of the year during the Christmas season. And I just think it's a wonderful thing to do for those families.
Will now lay a holiday wreath in memory of those who served and are serving in the United States Navy.
I think it matters to those families. It's the families that have lost someone in foreign wars. A few years ago, we honored one of the Gold Star families here on Delmarva, and the brother came to me and said, you know, it was so good to hear someone say my brother's name again.
Will now lay a holiday wreath in memory of those who served and are serving in the United States Marine Corps.
I grew up an Army brat, so my dad was actually 40 years civilian service, but also 29 years of reserves and National Guard.
Tony Hall will lay a holiday wreath in memory of those who served and are serving in the United States Army. Purdue driver Larry Johnson will lay a holiday wreath in memory of those who served and are serving in the United States Coast Guard. Purdue driver Otis Hopkins will lay a holiday wreath in memory of those who served and are serving in the United States Merchant Marines.
I always have a great respect for the drivers and the job they do during the ceremony. It kind of recenters yourself and gets you back to what's really important.
And finally, Purdue driver Alan Perkins will lay a holiday wreath in memory of the 93,129 U.S. service men and women from all branches of the service whose last known status was either prisoner of war or missing in action. These individuals have never returned to their families or homes. We shall not forget you.
It's about showing that honor and respect for those that have served, and especially those that have given the ultimate sacrifice.
I think that's the key we have to remember, is the fallen heroes and those families that are suffering that loss.
It's Christmas and people are thinking about a lot of other things. They ought to also, during their day, say thank you to those who serve.
Tomorrow is National Wreaths Across America Day, and that means that wreaths will be laid on veterans' graves across the country, including at Parsons Cemetery here in Salisbury.
And of course, from all of us here at DelmarvaLife, we want to say thank you to those who have served.
Absolutely.
Yeah.